Hi, I'm going to show you today how Phi enables developers to quickly get started building apps on Atlassian's platform. To do that, I'm going to pretend I'm a developer at TaskMagic, which is a company that builds online task management tools. TaskMagic wants to build on Atlassian Graph so they can quickly market their app to Atlassian customers. Alright, so let's get started. First thing I need to do is to create a new Forge app, and I can do this using the Forge CLI. Alright, so now I have my empty Forge app. Inside the code base, I have a file there called manifest.yaml. I'm going to edit this file so I can describe my app's domain, which in this case is fairly simple, it's just a task. This task entity is defined in ModelScript, which is the modeling language used in Manifold, Atlassian's common data model. Now, when I deploy and install this Forge app, Atlassian will automatically provision storage in the Phi Graph Store, as well as an API in Atlassian's GraphQL Gateway, or AGG. So as a third-party developer, I don't have to worry about my storage or my API. So I could technically install this app now in any Atlassian product, but it won't really do anything. As you can see, it just says hello world. So let's add some functionality. So my app will be fairly simple. I just want to show a list of tasks that a user has created, and I want to have a form that accepts a text field for new tasks to be added, like the name of the task. So I have my UI code. Now I need a way to get the data. So here are my GraphQL queries and mutations I'll use to both create the tasks as well as read them back in my UI. Remember, these are calling APIs that I got through AGG for free. Okay, so let's deploy this and see if it works. All right, awesome. So I can now add my list of tasks and I can check them off. Now, I could do all sorts of fancy stuff here, like change the color based on the task status, or I can sort the task different ways, etc. But that's not so relevant for the demo, so I'll just keep it simple. Now, this may look very, very simple, what you're seeing here, but remember, just a few minutes ago, we started with an empty Forge app. And now we have an app with storage and an API using Atlassian Graph. So this means that in the future, I'll be able to enrich this app with other data available in Atlassian Graph, for example, Jira issues or Confluent Spaces or Bitbucket repositories. And that's really powerful and opens up a whole new world of possibilities for what I could build easily and quickly. Let's have a look at how this could work now. So as I said, I'm building my app on Atlassian, so I should make use of the rich ecosystem of APIs and data that Atlassian gives me. So now what I'm going to do is to give users the ability to link a task with a Jira issue. To do this, I'm going to have to update my manifold data model to create a relationship between my task and a Jira issue, and also a task and a user. All right. Now that I have these relationships in my domain, let's add them to my UI. So I'm going to add the user details here in a text area, and I'm also going to add the information that I want from the user, as well as the Jira issue into my fetch query. This is in one query that is sent to AGG, and AGG handles hydrating that against the identity and the Jira issue APIs. All right, so let's deploy it and see what happens. Let me reload my app. All right, so let's add a new task for this Jira issue. And there it is. And you can see the name of the user who created the task. Let's add a task for a different issue. All right, so there's no task there. Let me add one. And again, you can see the task there for this issue and the user who created it. So I also built a list view to see all of my tasks and the issues they relate to and the users who created it. Okay, so now I have an app that's associated with a Jira issue and a user. So that's pretty good for a first version of my app. The great thing about building my app in this way is I can easily leverage other parts of Atlassian's API available via AGG, which unlocks huge opportunities for innovation. In the future, I might even be able to extend third-party data that other app makers have contributed to Atlassian's graph, which further unlocks the potential for interesting ideas and use cases. That's it. Thanks for watching.